Hey lovies, so if you're Pisces, Scorpio, no, if you are Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, this is going to be your reading just for a little look into what your person's thoughts, feelings, and intentions are towards you. Um, Also, sometimes I feel like the energies can be flipped. So if you feel like this is more your person's energy coming through, um, like as if like the reading was for them about you. I mean, I don't know, some people like to cross watch and they just do that, but also like it could just be spirit's way of kind of helping you to understand like what you're going through and all this. So just keep that in mind. And um feel free to check out your other, placements, your sun, moon, rising, or Venus signs. So um for the water signs, I have this chunk of rose quartz. It's a big mama. Oh my god. Oof. I can barely even like pick this up. I'm obsessed with this thing. I hope I wasn't just in the shot. But if I was, sorry. My big nose. But yeah, so we'll have that for all like my water signs here. I don't know if rose quartz represents water signs, but it just felt watery. So we're gonna take a look now and see. Oh, and then also at the end, I'm gonna do some messages and songs. I have this deck, it's just like blanks. I have some messages, some songs. So we'll just get some from your person at the end and just see what they'd want to say to you / sing to you if they could. So let's dive right in. I have thoughts, feelings, and intentions. This up here is separate. This is kind of just like what's going on in the connection, and this is to represent your person, these two, kind of like what they're feeling and like where they're at, and this is to represent you. So I guess let's just jump right in. So starting off with the venom, I feel like your person. Okay, well, first of all, I also shuffled a song for this reading and I got Saint Anger by Metallica, which is very intense. I feel like your person could be like, I don't even want to say that they're in an intense energy because I don't really even feel that they are necessarily. It's almost like they're stuffing it down. I feel like they could be. And in that song, it's like Saint Anger around my neck or something. And it's like I'm noticing this like red scarf tied around this prince's neck. And this card here, emotions are a natural and necessary part of life, but they can also distort your perception and cloud your vision. In order to see things clearly, you must let go of resentment. So I think there is, and even the way this Venom card is with this moon coming up, I think it's like anger. It feels like poison. Like I don't feel like your person really likes to deal with their anger. I feel like anger is like their least favorite emotion, I would say. Like they're not a fan of it. They'd much rather be here at peace in this hopeful energy here. But I feel as though they're just not able, like, I don't know, like, I feel like, okay, like, what I'm noticing right away is this Three of Fire, the Three of Wands, and then this King of Earth. Now, this Three of Fire is clarified by this Peace card, and the King of Earth by the Failure card. So it's almost like I almost feel like this is a cycle with this Wheel of Fortune being here. And I feel like the person that they're most mad at is Spirit. I mean, it might be at you, but like, I feel like they're mad at the universe. They feel like the universe is like effing with them or something, because even we have this God card here. I feel like that's where they're really mad at. And this Discernment card where it's on, and even here it's like a similar vibe where they're like, are you kidding me? Like, I feel as though, okay, so back to this, what I was saying. It's like they feel like their life is like moving forward. There's like a little bit of like forward movement. This could be in your connection, if that's true for your connection and there was some forward movement recently, because this is like their current energy. But it could also just be because with the King of Earth clarified by failure, it's almost like something in the physical world, and it could have been like making this connection tangible or something like that. Like but it could also be other areas of their life where they were like starting a business, but it didn't go anywhere, because there's a very like stagnant energy with this Two of Air and Indecision card. But it's something I think that they were initially very excited about, with the Ace of Air and the Ace of Fire being here, hope and intuition, something they felt very guided towards. Again, could be speaking of you, could be speaking of like, I think it's kind of across the board. Like, oh, this is like finally my time, like I'm in a good vibration, so like now like things are just kind of happen for me. Even on the back of the deck here, we have this Door to Romance, where it's like, oh, doors are opening, whatever, but then it's like they realize like there's still like a cage, a lock with a key that, I don't know, they just feel like they don't have access to or something. But even like looking at this, it's like maybe they thought they were gonna get like a new job, because this is like feeling financial to me in a way too. Doesn't have to be like a new job or a new business, but it's like maybe they were gonna buy a house, and like it got like the appraisal like didn't appraise, so they weren't able to get the loan, like something like that. Or maybe multiple things where it's like things just keep kind of falling through, and it's like meanwhile they're following their intuition this whole time and trying to trust spirit, and it's just it keeps not working out. And I feel as though your person has a lot of misplaced anger. I don't know if misplaced is the right word. It's like they don't know what to do with their anger, because I feel as though with these two cards especially, they are very trusting of the universe, and they are very like, they try to stay positive. And I don't think it's like false positivity. I think it's more that they're just like a very understanding person. And this could be towards you as well. Like, so even if they do get mad at you, it's hard for them to be mad, because they could like see where people are coming from. They could see like that there's more like complexities to the universe than maybe they can see, you know, like they understand that. But at the same time, it's like, okay, but like at the same time, like I keep falling flat on my face. So what am I supposed to do now? Like, I get it. Like, okay, like everything has its time and everything, you know, has to happen in the right way. But it's like, meanwhile, like I'm just like the asshole that keeps getting like, I don't know, like having my life be on hold. Like, I feel like their life is very like up in the air right now. Like they don't really know, like, because even this Ace of Air, it's like this winged horse, but it's almost looks like he's like stuck, like he can't get out to like fly away. There's something like that, yeah, with this indecision. It's like which way, like the wheel is stuck. So I feel like they're very like upset with life right now, and they have a lot of anger, saying anger around my neck, like madly in anger with you. It's just like, I don't, you must let go of resentment. And this venom is a lot of times about poison, and like you can't drink poison, like, or what does it say, like holding on to resentment is like drinking poison and expecting the other person to die. But I don't think this person likes to feel angry. I don't feel like they think it's fair to be angry at somebody for, I don't know, like if it's you, like not wanting to be with them or not wanting to do whatever, or like at the universe for, you know, maybe like if they were and then somebody else got like a house that they want, well, maybe they were meant to get that. Like they can see that, but it's like they're still left with all these like feelings about, all right, well, why, when am I gonna deserve something? Like, I feel like this is them like looking over at spirit, like, really, like, again, like, okay, great, like I'll get through this and then I'll just get ready to fall flat on my face, like, again. As for your energy over here, passion, a magnetic and seductive quality surrounds you at present. Enjoy it. Child eternal. I'll read both. Determination to remain young in body, mind, and spirit. Ability to see things with fresh eyes. And then the shadow is inability to grow up and be responsible. Extreme dependency on others for physical security. So, I don't know, like maybe you're kind of going through a similar, I feel like there's some mirroring, because it says for physical security, where like your physical security is up in the air and you don't really know. And even with this passion, like sometimes that can be like, I take that as like, oh, passionate and like in a good way, but I feel like there's also a shadow attribute to everything, and it could be, you know, intense emotions on your end, that because this is the connecting energy for the connection right now. So I feel like you both could kind of be in this energy, which is why I'm saying that. And like, I feel like you both kind of have, and this is probably what your person understands, that like you're both kind of in like a crappy energy, or just like an intense energy, if you want to put it like that. And that it's nobody's fault. It's just the way it is. But it's like, at the same time, when you're upset and you're like mad at the world, where does that anger go? And even the way this is depicted here, if I could pick up this card, it's like this little fairy, and she's sitting on top of this big, it's a candle, but it's like orange. It's just making me think of like a lot of anger underneath, and like that's what's like almost keeping them stuck. And it's like, in that song, like, I want my anger to be healthy. How does it go? I want my anger just for me. I want something about controlling, and something about set my anger free, and then it's like, set it free. Like, it goes crazy. But yeah, I mean, I feel as though, and even the way this prince is like gripping on to these flowers behind his back, it's like there is like some anger. And even if you feel like, oh, they have no right to be angry at me, I didn't do anything to them, like, it doesn't have to be about you. I was just throwing that out there because this is a love reading. So like, but definitely, it's not like they're facing towards you feeling angry. I mean, they're facing that way. I feel like it almost could be about other things in their life, more related to money. Although there could be some towards you. I really don't know. And even if sometimes you have no reason to be angry, you're just angry at somebody, and maybe like it's stuff from the past that you don't even like think about anymore, that they're just kind of like having to sift through here, or that just kind of, they've already stuffed down like past stuff, and it's just like coming up with this moon coming up, stuff that's like they've repressed. And I feel like, oh, no. I feel like they really hate to feel angry. I feel like, can you see this, like these jaws and this like teeth? Leo, honey, can we stop? Thank you. I feel like that's them when they feel angry. Like, it's a very painful process. It just makes them feel very like, ugh. Like, they don't. Hi, honey. You want to come sit with me? Come here. Okay. Say hi. Hello. Hi, baby. It's okay, Pipe. But yeah, like, I feel like it's a very painful process for them to like feel anger. And I feel like it does distort their perception, and then kind of take them out of this hopeful energy in a way where it's almost like they get into alignment. They start to see some forward movement, but then there's like a failure, and it doesn't work out the way they want. So then, oh my God, my neighbor, it's okay. No. He thinks that our garage is a mechanical auto body shop, but anyway, like, okay. But yeah, I forgot what I was just saying. No. Pipe. Oh, they start to make some progress, and then there's like a failure. All right, Leo, thank you for contributing. They start to make some progress, and then there's like a failure, and then, or like some sort of disappointment or letdown. And then they're kind of left, they feel like with nothing. And like, again, I feel like sometimes they think that like spirit is just playing like a big joke on them. Almost like, is it even spirit that's like giving me these intuitive hits to like go after this stuff? Because every time I do, I land like on my freaking face. And it's like, maybe it's not spirit. Like, with this discernment card, I feel like they're like, maybe this is just some kind of like, I don't know, like, not like malicious energy, but maybe like a trickster kind of an energy, where they're just like effing with me and making me think like, oh, like, you can have all this great stuff, and then they just pull the rug out and they're like, ha, actually you can't. And it's just like, okay, like, I mean, and that's what I'm saying, they put a lot of work into keeping themselves balanced and happy and peaceful, and then it's like all for nothing, because it's like then like bad stuff happens, and it's like, well, what am I supposed to do with this now? Like, what am I supposed to do with this energy? They just feel kind of like stuck. And then it's like, makes them not even want to try. I might as well just go back to the way things were and stop trying to think happy things are going to happen for me. Because every time, like, this King of Pentacles, like, looks sad. Like, I don't know if you can see he looks like he's like about to cry. Like, And it's like, great, like I thought, you know, it was my time, blah, blah, blah. And now it's just another disappointment that I have to fucking figure out. It's another, I don't know, obstacle to overcome. Great. Like, you know, I thought this was going to be like, you know, I feel like I'm going to cry right now. Sorry. But it's like, yeah, I thought this was going to be the time that like things were going to flow and the wheel was going to turn in my favor, but it's just another fucking dead end. Like, why? I feel like your person is very much in this energy. Like, very much. They just feel like a little bit suspicious, maybe of you, but again, I feel like it's more towards the universe. Um, I don't know. Like I just thought of, because this card made me think of, I was just watching it last night. It's the show, The Mindy Project. Is that what it's called? Yeah, The Mindy Project. It's on Hulu, but it was the episode My Cool Christian Boyfriend, I think it's called, where they're, I don't know, she starts dating this guy. He's like a Christian pastor, and he's like, oh, come to my church or whatever. And so she goes, and like he comes out, and it's just like this cool kind of church. Like it's like, you know, it's not like a traditional like Catholic church. And he just comes out and he's like, I have an announcement to make, everybody. Like, I hate God. And she actually had brought her friend, this like Italian Catholic guy, and he's like, oh my God, like we're all gonna die. Like he's just like not feeling Pastor Casey's message. And he's like, I hate God. I got home yesterday, like kicked off my shoes, like I was all prepared to watch some Game of Thrones on the DVR, and it wasn't recorded. And I was like, why, God? And then I was like, you know what? I hate God. And then like he makes them all say it. And then at the end, he's like, yeah, but God loves you anyway. Like that's like the message. But like just that I hate God, I feel like that's how your person wants to feel, but like they're not, like they feel like they can't feel that, and like they're like, no, like it's almost like they understand people to such an extent that it just, they can't like be angry in peace, and it's like it's a very annoying and frustrating for them. And then it's like this resentment ends up building up. So I think they need to find a way to hopefully like let it go, because they're holding on to it very tightly, and maybe subconsciously, because the way it's like behind them, I don't feel like they even maybe know about it necessarily. I think it's very and the way it's under her here, like I really am getting that it's like maybe they feel sad and like more stuff like that, but like the anger I think is kind of the root of it, and they're not really understanding that. So for their thoughts, yeah, like I think like every time like I try to move forward towards something, like it blows up in my face, and their emotions, they're like trying to remain hopeful that like, you know, spirit will lead them in the right direction, but like there is a lot of stuck like residual resentment like hiding in there that I think could help them in their intentions. They feel like they don't really have any, because they just feel like every time they try to do something, it's just like a dead end. Like to sum up, you know, thoughts, feelings, and intentions, even though I felt like this was more of like a big picture kind of a spread. um oh, there's a little piece of Leo hair. But yeah, like I feel as though that's kind of like what's going on here. So let's get these message and songs cards to see what they would say to you or sing to you, because I'm kind of curious about this, because I really do feel like this spread is more about like how they feel about just life right now. So I'm like really curious to see how they like are feeling about you. So how is Pisces person feeling about Pisces? Daydreaming by Groenland. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but I love that song. It's a cute song. To Make You Feel My Love by Garth Brooks. Jungle by Drake. A lot of songs coming through. Oh. I have never met anyone who had the same heart as me. It blows my mind how caring and kind you are. And I think that is like, even if they do have some anger towards you or something, it's like they stuff it down because they know you're a good person, and that you're probably just made some mistakes or like whatever happened, like, you know, or they know it's just them and like their own issues, because we have this mirror card here. So it's like they recognize that, but it's like, I don't know, well then how do I get it out? Like, you know, and I feel like a lot of times maybe they just take it out on themselves and like end up hating them, blaming themselves, hating themselves. It must be me, I did something. Like, like, you know, like they don't like to like blame other people. I feel like they're very like, with the King of Earth, there's like a responsible energy. And like, I feel like they're an honorable kind of an energy. And even this honesty card here was on the back of the deck. It's like, they try to like take responsibility and almost, but it's like sometimes other people do play a part. And I feel like, but they can't even see it like that. Like they blame themselves for everything that goes wrong in their life. They feel like they're the only one like kind of with the reins of their own life. So how can they blame anybody else kind of? Your loyalty and dedication have really touched me. Interesting. This was like in the Aries reading, a lot of these cards. Like these two both came out. Nobody Else But You by Trey Songz. Oh my god, I think that's too many, but Don't Funk With My Heart, we'll take that by the Black Eyed Peas. But yeah, you see it's almost like that. Don't funk with me. Don't funk with me. Okay, sorry. How is, oh my god, Pisces person feeling about Pisces? What would they say to them? I miss you. I feel like it's very complicated for them emotionally right now. What would Pisces person want to say to Pisces? Oh, I'll take those. Dark Horse by Katy Perry and Juicy J. And I know we could have such a great life together. But then, oh, I was just getting my own song in my head, but it's like that Black Cloud song by Joe Budden. Is that the right song? Sometimes I mix up his songs, but when he's talking, it's like at the end, he like, and it's like talking about his potential, and it like, it keeps trying to come over, but it seems like God won't let it. Either he never got my invite or he just dismissed it. Something about being pessimistic. You never progress if you never try. All I ask, let every word I birth never die. With my wings spread, standing at the sky, something, but the weather didn't change like I thought and had me petrified. Like, yeah, it's like, it seems like God won't let it. Like, it's like, okay, like God is like, even this, it's like God is like holding it back from me. Like, why? Like, it just, I don't know. They're like upset about it right now with God. I'm telling you, with spirit, like with whoever, like they're just, I hate God, but they won't say it. So it's just like stuffed down. Sometimes the path to you is straightforward and clear, and sometimes it's a complicated mess. Like this could be towards you, but I feel like, again, this is like their life. They're like, oh, things seem to be so clear, and then it just gets complicated and it's not fair. Okay. Differences by Genuine. No matter how things may seem, there's something special that's reserved only for you. If you're feeling crazy, please know I do too a lot. I think that's just like Spirit's way of confirming like you're both kind of in this crazy, like, not crazy, but like intense energy right now. Somehow you always know exactly what to say. And I've dreamt about you. I've never felt so much pain yet so much love at the same time. And it's so hard for me to believe that something so good could really be meant for me. Yeah, because it's like, how can they when it kind of keeps blowing up in their face? So guys, I hope you enjoyed that reading. I just had posted Aries and I did Pisces today, so the rest will be coming out like during the rest of the week. I mean, I work so many hours, it's hard for me to kind of squeeze these in, but like I really want to, so like I'll have them done by like the week. I'm gonna try really hard. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you enjoyed this reading, please send me some love. And otherwise, we will catch you in the next reading. Bye. Say bye, Leo.